PHP and MySQL setup that makes loading times 3 times faster. That's like 3 times happier site visitors for you. Or securing your website against all sorts of hacks with an ultra smart web application firewall and an AI anti-bot system, which means blocking over 2 million attacks per day. That's 2 million you, hackers, zero. And to top it off, we help you manage your websites with the fastest, most competent support possible. So you don't have to deal with all this tech mambo jumbo yourself. Yeah, that's us. We're SiteGround, experts at managed WordPress hosting.
What's going on, bro? You get me?
Hey, what up, Chip?
What's going on, bro? How you
What's going
doing? You
on,
doing
man? I
good?
just want to say thank you for all you do for us, man.
Of course, of course. That's the whole point. I'm just trying to give back. I'm just trying to give value. No point in learning a skill if you can't teach anyone else. You know what I mean? Hold on. Get right on into this. About to get active. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do.
So, what's your sentiment for today's market?
Overall, I'm gonna stick to being bearish still, just because yesterday was overall bearish, and with all the news that's been coming out, everything's just been melting. So we could be bullish and move higher, but in my opinion, since it's Friday, I'm gonna just stick with the trend and just see what I could do.
Yes, sir. I'm with you on that. I agree with that.
Of course,
Fridays are very risky too,
yeah. And I don't like to really go too crazy on Fridays. No point, because you could potentially risk everything.
Absolutely.
But I'm about to start marking up everything. I'm about to mark up the Asian session range. We get the previous day's high, the previous day's low. Previous day's low has already been taken out. So that's already a sign that price potentially wants to go higher. But at the same time, after we cleared this previous day's low, price showed a willingness to want to go higher. So that's something I am going to be keeping in mind. Because when we have willingness to go higher like that after clearing a low, it shows that there's a potential chance that price might want to potentially go even higher. Because as soon as we cleared this low, made this low of the day right down here, this is where price started to move very bullishly. So at the end of the day, anything can happen, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my fib from the previous day's high all the way to this low right down here, and I'm going to see if price could potentially have a retracement to the 38.20% level and see how it reacts, because as of right now, it is at this level and it is starting to show willingness to potentially want to go lower. So we're going to see, and we're going to see if we could potentially get a move right now because we just cleared this Asian session high. So I think there's a good chance that we could show willingness if we keep rejecting this area. I think there'll be a high chance that price could likely try to come lower. So let's see what happens. Move this over here. Matter of fact, nah, this is not this side. All right, we have that. Let's get the 12 M open. 12 M open is right here. Yeah, we're gonna see what can happen right now. I think there's a high chance that we keep moving bearish, but if you go to the higher time frames, everything is just, we're just ranging, honestly. Like, I would, if yesterday wasn't so bearish, I would honestly think that price has the willingness to come still go higher, but with the way it's looking, I don't know what today's gonna do. It might not even go break the previous high, so we'll see. I'm not gonna force anything today. Whatever happens, happens. US 30 is extremely bullish right now. Also, here, let me mark up US 32. Got the previous day's low, got breaking through just the same thing as NAS 100. Previous day's high significantly high. So I doubt the previous day's high is going to get ran through, even though it could. Anything could happen at the end of the day. It's just the probability of it making that run all the way to this high on a Friday is just going to be significantly lower. Get the Asian session over here also. We're clearing Asian session high over here too. So we're going to see what price does. We're going to see if it has a willingness to potentially keep going higher. We're going to get a retracement to potentially still move higher. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're coming into this 35,300 area also on US 30. We have this low of the day created at 12:30 in the morning. Let's get the 12 a.m. open. 12 a.m. open is right here. So we'll see. It's very similar to what I'm looking at on NAS 100. So let's see what the market wants to do today. Let's see. We're also coming right into this 38.20% level. If I go to a higher time frame, is there any breaker blocks or fills? Yeah, and then we got this breaker block on the 1 hour time frame. What about the 15? Right here. Got this breaker block right here. And it's also in confluence right with this 38.20% level. And it's also in confluence with 35,300. So we're going to see. I think this is a good area where price is going to likely try to go short if it does want to go short. So we're going to watch that there. We're also starting to lose that momentum. Come back to NAS 100. We're also starting to lose that momentum. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking for a willingness for price to come lower on the lower time frames. So what I'm going to wait for, I'm going to wait for a potential break of structure. So I'm going to wait for price to come lower, at least show willingness that it wants to go lower. So I'm not just going to hop in, then wait for price to retrace. So then I could potentially catch that down move. That's ideally what I want to see happen right now. Price could likely end up just coming lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm also pull my fib from that low of the day, because just in case price does want to continue higher, I need to know where price is going to likely have these retracements from. So just like that, from that high to this low. These are the fib levels. So in case it does have a retracement and we don't end up reversing and price does end up keeping the overall trend, these are going to be the areas where price is likely going to have that reaction from. Move it over a little bit more. Yeah. All right. We're going to see. Right now it is rejecting. So I'm going to be keeping that in mind. I'm just going to wait for a sign that price wants to come lower. Simple as that. US 30 doing the same thing. And if we keep losing this momentum on both of these pairs, I think there's going to be a high likelihood that price continues moving bearish. So if you look at US 30 also on the daily, yeah, previous day is bearish. So I'm gonna just stick to the bearish bias. I'm not gonna try and counter trend trade. Just stick to the bearish bias. Now we just wait to see what happens. I think I'm seeing a bullish line of continuation today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Likely it could happen because the way I'm looking at it, it did make this low down here and it is showing a willingness to potentially have a retracement. But with the way this is looking, personally, I think there could be a good reason to see price continue moving lower. Just by sticking with the trend. I'm not going to go against the trend on a Friday. It's just no point in me risking all that. Now we also have this bearish breaker right here also. Same thing as US 30. We tapped right on into it and we started rejecting. So we're going to see. 38.20% rejection of the higher time frame fib. So we'll see. I know what I want to see. Just gotta wait for it to happen. I'm gonna stick to this lower time frame and wait for that trade. Wait for it to break structure. Then come back up and retrace into it to then continue lower. That's what I'm waiting for right now. We had a higher time frame 1 hour order block too. Are we? Maybe on US 30. I don't think we're on a higher time frame 1 hour order block. Maybe 4 hour. 4 hour. No, I don't see any order blocks. It's a breaker block right here though. Oh, right here, there's one. Never mind. I think I know what you're talking about right here. This is a 15-minute one though. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. Only time will tell. Honestly, we can even make this to break a structure right here. When price comes below this low right here. So we're gonna wait for it to break that low. Once it breaks this low, I'm gonna look for a sign that price wants to have a retracement, potentially make a fair value gap when it breaks through, and I'm gonna look for price to retrace on into that. We're gonna see what we can get today. I don't think there's any news today either. Oh no, there's news at 8. No, that's Tuesday. Friday. Nah, there's no news today. Alright. So we'll see what happens. We will see. It's a 1 hour bullish order block on NAS. Oh, a bullish order block. I'm not sure which one. It might be different with our brokers, honestly. Yeah, I'm not sure where you see the 1 hour order block. But the thing is, some of these brokers, the liquidity fees be a little bit different, so they have different prices. So that could be it. But at the end of the day, we'll see. Right now, I'm just waiting for price to come lower. That's all I'm doing. And if it doesn't show willingness to come lower, I'm not taking no buys. So it is what it is. Caught that little bullish run earlier, looking real bearish right now. Yeah, that's ideally what I want to see, some bearish momentum. US 30 slowly losing my momentum. Didn't really tap into this area up here. Yeah, it didn't really tap into it, even if I move the fib. We'll see what happens. US 30 showing over willingness to go lower. NAS is having this break. We got it engulfing now. That's what I want to see, because if we continue moving lower with this momentum, is likely going to leave a fair value gap behind. If it leaves a fair value gap behind, I'm going to get in for a short with a stop loss above this high up here. Yes, sir. Let's see what we can get. There we go. That's what I like to see. Yeah, minute 5 engulfing on NAS also. We're gonna see what price wants to do here. Just gonna wait for the break of structure, and then I'm gonna look for the trade. Waiting for it to break these lows at least. Then I'm gonna look for that retracement, potentially back into this order block or into a fair value gap. Anyone know how to change your MetaTrader into like the white background? On my other phone, it's like black, and everything I do to change it, I don't know how. Like I have it on my other phone. Look, I got it white on my other phone, but I don't know how to get it. I really don't. Like, yeah, the C is white, but I don't know how to get it over here. I hate the black background. Now that we didn't really break the structure yet. Gonna wait.
Dark mode. This is what you need to do. First, you tap on the screen.
Now that we got the break of structure, all I'm going to be waiting for is a potential retest into a fair value gap. So what I'm seeing right now, we have a fair value gap that we left behind. Just slightly one in here, but it's a pretty minuscule one. We'll see if it leaves another one, maybe on the 5-minute. But right now, we are showing a willingness to go lower. So now we just got to wait for that retracement. Essentially, even just back to that 1-minute or 5-minute order block. That's all we really need. Not even a fair value gap would be needed right now, honestly. Alright, cleared this low. Let's see if we can get this retracement. US 30 is also showing a willingness of losing that momentum. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Just gotta wait for that retest. Alright, looks like we're gonna slow to get it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my fib from here to here. I'm gonna wait for that retest. Ideally, I think the high of this 5-minute order block might be where I want to get in. Not even on the 1-minute, just to keep it safe. Then from there, I'm gonna go short with my stop loss above the high, right over here. And we'll see. That's gonna be about, I think, 35, 40 pips. Oh, it's only 18. Woo. If that plays out, risk reward could be beautiful today. It's white on my Samsung and black on my iPad. I don't even know why. Weird, bro. I don't know why either, man. I really don't. The CPI drop was crazy, yeah, bro. I was not expecting that at all. Not at all. Alright, we're gonna keep waiting for the retest. Even if we don't get it right here, gonna keep waiting for it. Yeah, I wish I knew how to change it. It's like weird. I hate having a black background. No racist shit. We're still dropping. Just gonna wait for the retest, man. That's all we're doing.
The bar down, changing the color. So once you're back to the chart, you see that the dark mode has been activated. So this is the dark mode. This is how you switch from the normal white background. To consider subscribing, and don't forget to give
how to change the chart color in MT5 or
US30
MT4.
showing
I mean
willingness to go
MT5
lower. I would potentially think about getting a US30, but
MetaTrader 4. Okay guys,
too big of a stop loss for me personally.
let me show you how. Guys, first of all, you will click on F icon. You want to, if you want to a black color on if you want to change your MT5 chart color, first of all click twice time on your chart, 1 2 as this, scroll down, color is color on white, and after this
There we go. I got it. Jesus. Shit. Stressful like a motherfucker. Yeah, right now price is melting, but I'm just waiting for that retest, man. We're coming right back below that high that we cleared that Asian session. So that's what I'm keeping in mind. Once we have that retest, that's all I'm needing. All I'm needing. Any fair value gaps? Yeah, we got one right in here. Fair value gap right in there. Black Lives Matter. Big cap. I got it though. Damn, we get no retest, my boy. Like I would sell US30 just anticipation that's gonna keep falling, but like I said, the risk reward is not there right now. Still showing a willingness of rejection though. Didn't mean to do that. Yes, please. Yep, I'm just waiting for this retest. We got about 10 more minutes to the open, so maybe at the open we'll get that retest. But right now, not showing a willingness. Oh man. Patiently waiting. I'm up 3.9% for the week, so let's see what we can get. I'm trying to have like a 3% win today. If I can get a 3% win, we good. 3% up. That's all I really need. Yesterday I had a 5% win, so I'm not really looking to push it today. But we'll see. Just waiting for this retest. Right in here is where I'm looking to sell. Like right in this blue box from this 38.20% to this high, the order block, low the order block. That's all where I'm trying to sell at. Shit, if we can even get up there right now, we're just dropping and dropping. God damn, we just keep on dropping, man. Just keep on dropping more and more. I mean, we're getting what I wanted to see, but at the same time, damn, no retest. Nope, gotta keep on waiting. This is real fun. Real fun watching this melt in front of me. I should have got in on the engulfing, but hey, you live and learn. That's what happens when you try to be secure and safe about your trades. Slowly but surely. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all good. No trade is better than taking a trade at the end of the day. No risk is better than putting risk on. Blow my nose. Every time I think it's gonna retest, it doesn't. Is US30 slowly falling. US30 is engulfing the 30-minute candle. Yeah, I think we're having a 30-minute engulfing too right now. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But we also are rejecting this area right here and right here. I just want to retest. That's all I want. Ideally, a 62% retest. Now, the 38.20% level is not in the area where I would want it to. Yo. Oh, wow. I could barely like hear the sound. I was confused. Price is moving so slow. Usually at 9:30 opens triggers my limit orders. Yeah, I tend to not really like using limit orders, honestly. That's just me. Finally, get some movement. I'm looking for it to at least clear these highs. Come into this area. Tap in that order block. Tap in the fair value gap. Tap in the fib short. Tap into this. What is this? 14,730 area. Please. Please. Just go up higher. Please. There we go. Slowly coming to the area I'm looking to sell at. Slowly but surely. Now we wait again. Slowly but surely, guys. Slowly but surely. We're just waiting, honestly, man. I'm just waiting for it to get here. Come on, you're almost there. 62%. And I'm selling. There we go. Alright. I'm going to let you guys know right when I sell. Right at the 9:30 open. Come on, come a little bit higher. Alright, I'm selling off. Hopefully this doesn't run above. We're going to see. Stop's going above the high. Let's see if this is going to be a winning trade. If not, it is what it is. I don't know. If it does reject, it's good. At least it's a small stop loss. Regardless what happens here, stop loss is pretty small. I don't like how it's pushing so high, though. It's not what I want to see. Yeah, I still got a chance, but this rejection is not ideal. That's one thing I gotta say about it, though. Yeah, it's pushing. It's pushing. All right, I just got stopped out. Well, let's see. See if it shows a chance to come in lower. If it doesn't, I'm gonna just take that L. Just call it a day. Call it a week. Damn. That 9:30 open right there and just fucking finessed. US 30 pushed also. Damn. That was a long wait to get finessed. Yeah, if it keeps going higher, I honestly don't think I'm gonna continue to look for sells at that point. All that waiting, I got stopped out in a matter of seconds. That's tough. Very tough. Yeah. We'll see. If I don't see another willingness for price to come lower, I'm done. No more trades. We'll see how it reacts at this high, but only time will tell. Because we still are at this breaker block. Is it a 15-minute one? This whole breaker block. See if I get the 50% of it. Potentially could run up into there. It's showing it wants to come lower. If we can get an engulfing on this 1 minute, on the 1 minute, I'll potentially think about re-entering. Potentially. Because I do want to see price come lower. It's just a matter of just the volume right now. Clear this high, showing willingness. It looks good on the 1 minute, honestly. Anything could happen though. What's US 30 doing? US 30 is also rejecting. All right, I'm gonna take the sell here, and if this doesn't play out, it is what it is. I'm gonna have a wider stop loss. I'm gonna have about 25 pips, just like that. So above that high, we're losing that momentum. So if anything happens, damn, yeah. If it goes up, stops me out, it's the last trade. I'm done for the week. Simple as that. I do think it has a good chance to come in lower. I don't want to see it go high because look, US 30 is going lower. It's just a matter of what it's trying to do here. Come on. US 30 wants to come lower. Come on, Nas. You know you want to. You know you want to. It's being difficult. Damn, US 30, come on. US 30 is looking so good. Nas, what you doing? What you doing? There we go. That's what I like to see. Now that is what I like to see. Come on. All right, this is the last trade though, like I said. So whatever happens here happens. There we go. That's what I like to see. Now that's the rejection I wanted to see. Here, let me get my... Oh, I don't got my risk reward tool over here. TP2 just got hit, so I'm gonna break even this trade. Oh yeah, we falling right now. TP3 about to get hit. Oh boy, we melting. We caught right at the high of the candle, so the losses are being made back though for sure already. TP3 is getting hit. Ooh. Yeah, this trade is break even now, so we're good. Oh my god, we are flying now. See, that's re-entries. That's what I'm telling y'all, re-entries. Re-entries at its finest. TP4 getting hit right now. We're up about 52 pips. We risked only 25 pips right here. Not even. I have my stop 15 pips after we made that high. Ooh. Power re-entries right there. There's so much to the downside still. Gonna continue holding it. This is going to be a great risk reward trade. We're going to make back all the losses with this one. I'm trying to see it come down to this area down here, like 14,600. Once it gets to 14,600, I'm going to probably take off majority of it at that point. But this is pretty clean. We're pretty significantly far away from our entry. So even if price starts to retest, the likelihood of it coming all the way back up there is going to be far less likely. US30 also rejecting, showing willingness to come lower. Just got to wait now. Damn, come on. Don't reject here. Ideally, want to see it come to 14,600. That's 14,600 at least. If not 14,600, 14,700 is right here. And we already tapped into 14,700. So yeah, 14,600 is ideally where I'm looking to take majority of it off. So I'm going to just be patient. Once we start showing willingness to close lower, I'm going to move my TP to around TP1. My stop loss to around TP1. Just in case we do start to retest. Ah, this is going up though. I don't know. US30 is showing a willingness to go higher when this is rejecting. Should I take it off at TP3? We're at TP3 right now. I don't know. I think there's a whole bunch of downside. All right. We're still dropping on the 1 minute, so I'm gonna still hold. I don't know. The way it's moving, I don't like the way it's moving. Damn, bro. It's pushing now, boys. US30 is pushing too. I don't know. Part of me wants to cut it off here and just make that loss back. But I do think there's so much potential to the downside. It's just a fact of US30 just being a little bit difficult. We'll see. Regardless, that's what I'm saying. 14,600 is a great area, but the way that US30 is moving is making me think that's going to come higher. But if US30 continues to reject this area, I think we'll still come lower. Yeah, I'm holding the 14,600, man. Fuck all that. Too much upside for this trade. Looking for buys there. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. There we go. Keep coming lower. Come on. 14,600. There we go. Come on. Keep on melting. Melt, my boy. Yes, sir. That's what I would like to see. Right back at TP4. Come on. I'm trying to see. Keep breaking this low. Break this low and keep on dropping. Break this low and keep on dropping. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Come on. So much downside. US 30. US 30 is rejecting also. All right, but all right, there we go. Keep on going. Keep on going. All right, I moved my stop loss to TP1. So even if there's no way I could lose this trade now, it's only a win. It's a winning trade because right now we're at TP4. But since it's such a small stop loss, the in-betweens of the TPs are pretty significantly close. Can I show y'all? I could show y'all a little bit, but it's like such a white screen, it's gonna be hard to see. As y'all can see, you already know. There we go. Keep on melting. Keep on melting. There we go. Keep on melting. 14,600 bound. Oh yeah, we flying. We up 65 pips right now. Risked about 15. Risk reward for you. Come on, we about to hit TP5. Jesus. Ooh. Ooh. TP5 about to get hit. Ooh. Now this is a clean one. And I'm gonna take some off at TP5 just to take a partial, but I'm trying to wait for it to get hit first. Come on, hit that TP5. Right, go right through it. It's like right here. It's like right here. Come on. Come on, hit that TP5. Once we hit that TP5, I'm taking a partial. TP5 hit, taking a partial. Yes, sir. Just took 70 pips off. Stop loss at TP1. Let's see if we can let the rest run to 14,600. All right, I took some off. I'm gonna let the rest run. Ideally, I'm looking to get it all off at 14,600. But whatever happens, we already made our money for the trade, and our runner is still in profit. Let's see. I'm trying to see if this can continue running lower. Nah, this is a great trade. US 30? Yeah, US 30 struggling. That's why I've been fucking with NAS lately. This is so much better. Sorry, US 30, but you haven't been playing out. Just haven't been playing out. Look at that entry, though. Got in right where it starts to actually drop. But it looks like it's going to have a retest right now. Where's it going to potentially retest to? Yeah, it could potentially reach there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my stop loss back to break even, just in case we do have this retest. I'm gonna give it enough room. Because if it does retest, I doubt it's gonna come to the entry. Because if you look at where we are in the entry, we caught the whole wick at the false break. So the likelihood of it coming back up there, if we are bearish, is gonna be far less likely than likely. So we'll see how the price retraces. Just managing it. See how it reacts to 38.20%. If it doesn't react there, it's likely gonna come to 62%. And then from there, I still want to see price come lower. Now we are reject. No, I do like those rejection candles. Ooh. Yeah, US30 still hasn't fell. US30's pushing actually. The fact that it's pushing low-key makes me want to cut the trade off. Should I? I'm gonna cut it off. It is what it is. I'm gonna just cut it off there. I was able to make. I caught 55 pips in total from that move. Yeah, price is pushing all the way up. We're gonna see it. Look, I bet you it's about to stop me out. If it would have come back up to here, it would have stopped me out. I'm glad I took that partial. That's the power of partials right there. That's cool. We made our loss back ×2 in that first loss. Made it ×2. Power risk to reward, my boy. Look at that. Beast ass trade. 1 to 5. Yes, sir. Here, let me go back so I can get this. Where'd I take profit at? That was a nice ass trade. I hope if anyone caught that, good shit. Yeah, because look at what just happened to price. The price came down to this 38.20% level. Ended up flying. So this it looks like it's going to be a London continuation day, but I was still able to capitalize on that down move. So that's perfectly fine by me. Yeah, now price is just flying. Shit. Power partials right there. I took a heavy loss on US30. It's cool, bro. US30's been very ass lately, and don't even beat yourself up about it. Trust me. Like, if you notice, I haven't been really trading US30 because just the way it's been moving just hasn't been nice. Like, look, we did nothing. We just pushed higher, but over here we had this whole move to the downside, 60-70 pips that I was able to capitalize on. Don't even beat yourself up about it. Just call it a day, call it a week. We'd be back next week, man. About to get this screenshot of the trade so I can journal it, and I'll show you guys me journaling it. That was a 1 to 5 trade. That's crazy. I haven't had a great trade like that. That's why I like NAS, bro. These risk rewards have been crazy. I never get risk rewards like this on US30. I risked 15 pips, bro. 15. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. All right, I'm about to show you guys how I journal my trades real quick. Just in case you don't know. Nice little win. And this is on a small account too, so this is a great small account growth. That was about a 10% trade, but I'm about up 5% for the day though. So it is what it is. I told myself I wanted to catch 3%, I caught another 5% today. So all that matters. Slow profit. Slowly but surely. Now 6% I caught today. That's fine by me. Alright, but I'm gonna show you guys how I would journal this. Get this. Alright, so this is what I would do. Put the date. Today is the 11th. The pair I was trading, that's 100. I was looking for a bearish New York reversal. What did I have as confirmation? We had a false break. We had a false break above the 12 a.m. open. Not at a big figure level. What else do we have? The 38.20% fib short. Breaker block rejection. And we cleared the Asian session high also. And we were making the high of the day during the New York session. It was a green day. Positions, I took about 2 positions today. Only took 2 trades. And I was up about 6% for the day. and then put the screenshot of the trade. That's why I took the screenshot. And over here, I'm gonna write notes. Good trade. Got stopped by a false break, but re-entry made up for losses plus more. Good trade. Replicate. Just like that. Journal it, and that's really it. Off like that. Made our trade. Dunzo. Let's see where price ended up moving to. It looks like it's probably flying. Yeah, it's coming up here. It's just, but this is Friday. But like I said, just get what we can get and call it a day. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, it kept flying, but look where it is. I'm glad I took that partial. I took the partial right when I said I'm going to take it. I took it off at 37 pips in profit. And then literally a second later is when it came up and would have stopped me out at break even. So I'm glad I did that. But nonetheless, great trade. US 30, shitty as always. And if you look on the higher time frames, price came down, retested that higher time frame order block also. Came and tested a higher time frame order block and then pushed higher. So it is what it is. We done the dunzo. Cost 73 pips on my first partial, and then my second partial was 37 pips. So it is what it is. Done for the day. So if you are all able to learn anything from this, just to get a little insight on how I personally view the market, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you stay motivated by the FreeBNB average. Make sure everyone have a good weekend. I had a great last few days. Up for the week about 10% for the week now with that winning trade right there. So it is what it is, but we done. I'll see you guys Monday. Make sure you stay in tune for the weekly market breakdown that's going to come down on Sunday. And that's really it. Make sure you join the Telegram if you want to stay up to date with me and all my traders. And that's really it. So